coming up on the InfoWars Nightly News.
Our first piece tonight, well, has me between agony and ecstasy, because it's very, very sad to see these people begging and pleading Obama in just the last few days and weeks, but also 4 years ago, believing they're going to get free houses, free cars, free gas, and then 4 years later getting nothing but devalued dollars and free phones. It was an existing federal program, but Obama has radically expanded it from a few million a year to $1.6 billion a year, the Washington Post is reporting, where people who qualify with low income or welfare can get unlimited phones. You just line up and they give you these track phones. And the companies, they're really making money off the corporate welfare. Now, where does the money come from? That's why I want to cry. It comes from those of us that pay for cell phones or any type of telecommunications. There's a fee on there. There's a whole bunch of different fees that go to corporations and groups. The big telecoms get money to pay for the NSA spy hubs they've got to put in. That comes out of the money. But the rest of the money goes to give cell phones to the poor and the working poor so they can be surveilled by the NSA and also get messages from Obama. He now breaks into phones and sends these, political messages to people that he claims aren't political. But here is a compilation of the famous Obama phone lady that's gone viral the last 2 days since the Drudge Report posted it, and some of the other more recent cases where they're asking in Detroit on the radio to a woman, hey, where'd that money come from, that welfare money? She says, oh, it came from, Detroit. It came from the state. It came from Obama. Well, where'd that come from? Oh, it came from, I don't know where it came from. The federal government takes our money and then sends it back to the states to social engineer and to make people dependent. It's one thing if they just gave people money or gave them tax incentives. You can debate whether that's good or not, but it is still stealing from somebody else. But decades of welfare, well, it's taken the black community from less than 10% illegitimate to over 90%. Did you know prior to 1960, you can look these numbers up, blacks had less illegitimacy than whites? By the way, whites have got off the chart illegitimacy. Hispanics, you name it. They're destroying our society by design. If you're a single parent, hey, that's fine. I'm not judging you. But they want to have you a single parent because now the state is basically your daddy, your mommy. All right, let's go to the compilation by Darren McBreen. And by the way, we ran out of time right before show. We have dozens of these. And I called for McBreen to look into this today and for listeners to send us clips because I knew I'd seen a lot of these in the last few years, but I couldn't find them. They've been erased off the web. We were able to find some more next Monday we're going to have, but here is part one of the ugly truth of dependency, and Obama agreeing, oh yeah, honey, you're going to get a house and a kitchen, and of course it turned out the woman got nothing. And people saying, oh, thank you, Mr. Obama, like he's God. They really believe this guy is going to deliver all this to him. He might have delivered some free phones to people to keep track of them. They cost $20, $30 a piece or whatever. But he did not, repeat, he did not give you all the free houses and free cars. But he did give tens of trillions of dollars to foreign offshore banks that financed him. So here is the compilation of the last 4 years of these sad people.
Obama.
You got Obama phone?
Yes, everybody in Cleveland, low minority, got Obama phone. Keep Obama in president, He gave us a phone.
So sad.
How do he give you a phone?
You sign up if you're
the face of slavery, the face of domestication.
You got low income, you disability.
Hey, I have a question. Okay, what's wrong with Romney again?
Romney, he sucks. Hey. Obama.
You got Obama phone?
Yes, everybody in Cleveland, low minority, got Obama phone. Keep Obama in president, He gave us a phone.
He gave you a phone.
Do more.
How do he give you a phone?
You sign up if you're on full stamps.
Peggy Joseph took her daughter out of school early Wednesday for this. Her emotions ran high following Obama's speech.
It was the most memorable time of my life. It was a touching moment because I never thought this day would ever happen. I won't have to worry about putting gas in my car. I won't have to worry about paying my mortgage. You know, if I help him, he's going to help me.
Know today how much money you're getting?
No, I won't, but I'm waiting for a phone call.
Where's the money coming from?
I believe it's coming from the city of Detroit or the state.
Where did they get it from?
Some funds that was given by Obama.
And where did Obama get the funds?
Oh, Obama might have gotten the funds from, I have no idea. Tell you the truth, he's the president.
Why are you here?
To get some money.
What kind of money?
Obama money.
Where's it coming from?
Obama.
And where did Obama get it?
I don't know, his stash. I don't know. I don't know where he got it from. But he's giving it to us to help us. We love him. That's why we voted for him.
Oh, there's such a blessing to see you, Mr. President. Thank you for taking time out of your day. Oh, gracious God, thank you so much.
Oh, gracious God.
Now, the second thing is that you will actually benefit from the tax breaks that we're talking about, so you'll be able to keep a little bit of extra money because we're going to offset your payroll tax. That's going to help. We want to make it easier for you to afford going to college by giving you this refundable tax credit for your tuition. We've got to make sure that we are giving them a pathway so that they can educate themselves and go as far as their dreams take them. Thank you very much, Fort Myers. I appreciate you.
I have another one in my pocket, too.
Baltimore City resident Monique Crawford has plenty of cell phones.
I have about like 6 in my purse now.
And a few more at home.
Each and every one of these phones work. At home, I know I have about 30, and all of them are on.
But how did she manage to amass such a cellular jackpot?
How long did it take you to get all these phones?
5-10 minutes to get this one just now, and I walked out with this one just now.
Well, partly thanks to you. That's because anyone who pays a cell phone bill also subsidizes the phones filling up Monique's purse.
All right.
Courtesy of a charge buried in your monthly bill.
That's right.
Called a universal access fee.
I want to hit pause there for a moment and then back it up to this lady here, because these are pitiful clips. We can sit here and laugh at the guy going, oh, thank you, God, for Obama. We can laugh at the lady going, I got Obama phone. She sounds like a crazy Muppet. But it's sad. It's sad. And this is happening to every group, every culture. It is so sick because they want to have the people dependent so they control them. They brag about it. Margaret Sanger, all of them. I mean, these are monsters, and they know what they're doing. And then this poor woman, you know, the government shipping our jobs overseas when they pay for people's tuitions. It's driving up the overall prices. They pay for illegal aliens to get in-state tuition, but citizens are treated like crap. I mean, this is so disgusting. And then I see this clip from the campaign in 2008 where the woman in Florida, and this was happening all over the campaign trail, said, I need a kitchen, I need a bigger house, and Obama's like, you're going to get it. And, of course, it came out years later. The woman got nothing. It's so sad because she's a sweet old lady and she's desperate and she really thinks the government's going to take care of her. And they make the poor welfare people take all those vaccines. Cancer rates are just exploding. I mean, they are hurting people so bad, and they've got this front man, Obama. It is just so sick. Let's go to this pitiful, pitiful old lady who really thought, they had women collapsing when he'd tell them, I'm going to give it to you, baby. And he would sit there and agree with them. It is just disgusting. Disgusting to steal money from one group and give it to another. But it's even worse to sit there and get people to support you in big government when you're really keeping people on a modern reservation or plantation. Obama is a front man for the slave masters. Here it is.
Employment and homelessness, a very small vehicle for my family and I to live in. We need urgent. And the housing authorities have 2 years waiting lists, and we need something more than the vehicle and the parks to go to. We need our own kitchen and our own bathroom. Please help.
Well, listen, what's your name? What's your name?
It's Henrietta Hughes.
Oh, well, we're going to do everything we can to help you, but there are a lot of people like you, and we're going to do everything we can. All right, but I'll have my staff talk to you after the town hall. All right? All right.
I think the trick is figuring out how do we structure government systems that pool resources and hence facilitate some redistribution, because I actually believe in redistribution, at least at a certain level, to make sure that everybody's got a shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my fellow humans that want freedom, regardless of what race, color, creed, religion you are, if you want freedom and you want justice, then we're brothers and sisters. That is disgusting, and it came out in the news. We're going to cover it in part 2 next week. That woman never got jack crap. She's like, I just would like a small car, small family car, and I would like a small kitchen. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do what we can for you. And then he would tell other women, I mean, the clips are out there, yeah, you're gonna get it. That other guy, yeah, you're gonna get it. Oh, thank you. Turned out that guy got nothing. They've gone back and tracked. The point is, with an industrial society, you can have basically unlimited wealth. The globalists under Agenda 21, they state it. We've done the reports. We've shown you the clips. They want to destroy wealth. They want to make you poor so you're dependent on them so they can dumb you down. And that's what they're doing. That's what they want. It's a fact. Since big government, since the Great Society, since all this, we don't live as long. Our IQs are lower. It's not just the education. They're poisonous with fluoride in the water and everything else. GMO. By the way, a big victory just in tonight. California has passed Proposition 37 to mandate labeling. $24 million was spent by Monsanto and other giants. Their average contribution on the side against the proposition was $600,000. It was 40 contributors. There were tens of millions of contributors in California just to say, hey, label that this corn grows its own pesticide and kills rats that eat it, but we're supposed to eat it. Anyway, side issue. Obama, of course, is the biggest lobbyist for Monsanto. And he's shutting down the marijuana dispensaries he promised he wouldn't. And he's launching more wars. And he's arresting reporters that whistleblow. The guy's a damn monster. Am I saying Mitt Romney's going to save us? No. But, I mean, the fact that so-called liberals believe that the so-called left wants to take care of you is a bunch of bull. And I'm tired of it. And it makes me sick. Does she know they've got incentives for 30 years to make sure our jobs leave? Does she know we've lost 40 years of wealth or more back to 1967 numbers? Shadow Stats, John Williams, Dr. Paul Craig Roberts, other economists have broken it down. We're racing backwards, and not by accident. It's all in the policy reports, and Obama's meant to accelerate that, and if you throw him out, well, Romney then, he still implements it, just gives you rhetoric, so everybody thinks everything's okay. Well, everything's not going to be okay just because you elect a white man, America. I'm going to put the shoe on the other foot. In fact, can you guys cue up KRS-One? I want to play a clip of that. Or even better, Professor Griff from the Obama deception 3.5, almost 4 years ago, pointing out, hey, you think just because you elect a black man, everything's going to be all right. You're wrong. Think again. We'll play that clip right now.
Now, a lot of times, we don't want to know the issue.
Right.
We don't want to know the issue. We feel, what do you call this thing where you get this false sense of gratification, but because a black man is in office, everything's going to be all right. No, everything's not going to be all right.
Yeah.
Until you look into the agenda and what the Democratic Party has been about, is about, and will be about, regardless if Barack Obama is the president or not. And that's real.
Barack Obama is the perfect Trojan horse.
All right, there's the clip of Professor Griff right there. And again, I'll tell the conservatives out there, you think everything's going to be all right if you just go out and elect Mitt Romney? Think again. Just because you elect a white man doesn't mean everything's going to be all right. And it's the same thing. It's the character of their deeds. It's what they actually stand for. And both men are paid for. You think the pathetic people on welfare 4 or 5 generations are a sad joke? Well, let me tell you what's really sad is the big slick mega bank psychos that get tens of trillions of your tax money. You never hear about that on Neocon Talk Radio, do you? And they're the ones that actually administer the welfare programs. They're the ones like Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan that make the money off of it. Now, here is something a little bit lighter of the clips. This is Glozell, an amazing comedian with hundreds of millions of views on YouTube. I really look forward to getting Glozell on the show. This has been pretty depressing, but let's have something fun. She did this a little piece we're about to show a few months ago, and it's par for the course what we see out there in reality. But at least she can take these painful realities and make a joke out of it. Because I said this is between ecstasy and agony. This stuff's funny at one level, but very, very sad at another. So here's a few clips from her popular YouTube channel.
I don't know why you looking at me. You need to be at work so you can pay for my health care. I love it. I love it. I love it. I-L-O-V-E-I-T. Yes, I do. I'm getting health care. I ain't got no job. I love America. I love me some America. Me and my 7 children, all 7 of my children gonna get some health care now. Sure enough, sign the bill, honey. Sign the bill. Love President Obama. Yes, I do. I love President Obama. And guess what? I voted for him. Do you want to know why I voted for him? Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? Because he black. He black, he black, he black. He black, he black, he black. Yes, I said it, and I say it again. I voted for him because he was black.
Hey, who's the actor? As soon as I get off air, I'll remember his name. I'm teleprompter free. Who's the black actor that plays one of the Jedis in episode 1, 2, and 3? Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, I mean, I love him and Pulp Fiction and all those movies. And people won't believe it. Pull up Samuel L. Jackson. I voted for Obama because he's black, and I'll vote for him again. I mean, that is just crazy. So she's there illustrating absurdity by being absurd. But there's real videos on YouTube we found where people are really saying they're going to vote for Obama because he's black, he's black, he's black, he's black, he's black. A lot of white people in record numbers voted for Obama just to prove they weren't racist. Man, I tell you, how about the discrimination that the taxes in this country are much higher if you try to build something here than overseas in China or India? How about our government writing laws to incentivize that our industry shuts down? How about that? I mean, it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy that they divide and conquer us this way. And it kind of ruins it because I like Samuel L. Jackson, and then it ruins it now when I see him in a movie just thinking what an idiot he is. It's like Matt Damon being funded by the Saudis and others that's come out to put out anti-oil drilling movie in the U.S. And I'm not saying all those practices are good, but the point is that I like Matt Damon, and now I absolutely hate him. You know, I know. I've gotten to meet him a few times, talked to him on the phone, got to know him. I shouldn't even probably tell the story, but people like Sean Penn, great actor. And then he goes and says Hugo Chavez is a great guy. I mean, it just totally bums you out that so many people that you admire and think are great actors take George Clooney, great actor. Either he's dumber than a box of rocks or he's sold out to the establishment and poses as a liberal. These are not liberals. These causes are evil. And I'm done talking about it. I'm done. Let's move on now to the next section.